What's up, guys? Out here in Miami, Florida, and wanted to take a minute and do a video on some ways that you can actually use your produce scraps productively. I've done a video or post on this in the past about like regrowing lettuce or green onions, and I'm not really a fan of it. However, there are some things that you can buy at the grocery store that you can regrow from the scraps, and one of those is actually pineapple. And here's a pineapple here, this normal Del Monte pineapple. And basically what you want to do to regrow this guy is plant this part up here, the crown. And the way you want to prepare that, you can either cut it off if you want, if you've already done this. I've got a knife here. This is absolutely fine to just cut this off like you normally would to eat it. Probably take the tag off before you plant it. But we're gonna just cut that off there. Be careful, I'm probably not doing this the best way, but all right, so there's your pineapple. You can kind of see there. Now what you want to do with this guy is kind of like separate it by twisting it from this crown. Okay, you can see there, and it comes off pretty nice. That was pretty good. Now after that, what you want to do is remove these bottom leaves, okay? And this is important because the pineapple actually drinks its water from its crown, so there's actually little roots in here, and we want to expose those because we're going to plant it. And if you look here, you can actually start to see some of those roots. So I'd say take like 3 or 4 kind of layers of these leaves off, and that'll give the pineapple a little bit of kind of just like a head start. These guys are pretty hardy plants in general. They're part of like a bromeliad family. They're a really ancient type of plant that has been around for a long time, and they're really delicious. But so here's this, and that's looking about right. This one has been soaking in water for about a day or two, and the roots are a little bit longer. Now here in South Florida, you are okay with planting this right now, right in the ground. You're gonna want some well-draining soil, but pineapples, like I was saying, like to be watered from the top. So here it rains like almost every day. In Phoenix, if you're gonna plant this, it might be better to root it first. However, as long as this guy is getting water, it should actually do okay. One more thing that I've got on the table here is actually a sugar cane. And now, while you're not gonna necessarily find this in every grocery store, usually you could find it in a more like an Asian grocery store, sometimes like a Hispanic store. Sorry, I'm getting eaten alive by the mosquitoes here. But I just picked this up off a roadside stand, and you can see this one is like really fresh. You can see all that juice there, and even still has roots on it. But this is sugarcane, and really this stuff grows like a weed, especially if you give it a little bit of water. This stuff is cultivated all around the world, different varieties, and really is how we started to get our sweets. Now a lot of it's from sugar beets, but the sugar cane is a really cool plant to watch grow. You can just kind of gnaw on it and it's sweet, or you can juice it and get sugar cane juice. But with this guy, what you want to do is actually just cut it to a length like this, maybe 5 or 6 inches, 8 inches, whatever, and dig a little trench, and actually instead of planting it vertically, just lay it in a trench horizontally. And within a month or so, depending on where you're at in your climate, you'll start to see little sprouts or shoots come up from the sides. So both of these are very easy, very hardy crops. And the pineapple, even if you live in a northern environment, you can actually take these guys inside and they'll grow well. So don't be discouraged. If you're not in a warm climate, you can still grow a pineapple. Have a great day, guys.